Welcome, lovely Libra, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, and I also have some tarot and oracle cards for you as well as divinely guided. Okay, lovely Libra, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Libra needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like? Whoa, already? Okay, what are we telling Libra? Okay, who's Libra? Mm. And what is this? Oh, wow. Okay, so Libra, what I'm seeing here is you are coming through with both eyes open, so you're seeing something clearly. Um, you have a shocked look on your face. Your mouth is open in a circle, very huge circle, like, oh my gosh. There is, well, I want to say this too. You also have a huge amount of hair on your head. Okay. That's telling me you're being very divinely protected in a situation. You're also being divinely guided in something. Now, you're holding on to a stuffed animal, which is a giraffe. Now, stuffed animals, baby dolls, those kind of things in general usually mean security, like a security blanket. So I'm seeing you actually hanging on to a giraffe, which would mean stand tall, stand in your power. Okay. Um, but then I'm seeing all kinds of like zoo animals that are stuffed animals all around you. So Libra, this may be a time that you may be required to literally keep yourself immersed in nature at this time or stay grounded, because looking over your shoulder, there is a feminine energy. Now, here's the interesting thing. Now, first of all, the feminine energy I'm seeing has both eyes open, but the eyes are really beady, is the best way I know to say it. They're squinted. So that's telling me there's someone who either doesn't see the whole truth in something or someone who doesn't want to see the whole truth in something. Okay. It could be that someone sees part of your truth, they see their truth, but the thing is, the expression on this person's face is like a very vindictive type energy. Okay. Someone who, how can I put this? Okay. It's someone who would come across as a very wonderful person. Okay. But then they're also someone that they start, at some point, their true colors start coming out, and it's a totally different person. And it's almost like this person looking over Libra's shoulder, either trying to see what Libra's up to or what Libra's doing. It could be that this person doesn't trust some of you, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm honestly feeling it's more of a vindictive type behavior. It's kind of like someone who would say, um, you know, I want to do what's best for the greater good. And you believe that person, you trust that person. But then all of a sudden, the more you get to know this person or you work with this person, you begin to see that this person has a totally different side to them that is not what they how they're portraying themselves to other people. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. So please be careful, Libra, about an energy like that. Okay, so many of you are getting ready to step into that kind of energy. Some of you may already be around, that type of energy. It's going to depend on your timeline where you are. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards. Yeah, Libra, I feel like because of all the stuffed animals I was seeing, especially that you were holding on to the giraffe, which for me symbolizes stand tall, stand in your truth. Um, don't be afraid to back down. Now, I'm not saying don't be nasty, okay? A giraffe is a very gentle spirit, but you still want to stand tall, be confident and, you know, live in your truth. And if someone tries to bring you out of your truth, do not allow that to happen. Okay. Okay. Spirit, tell me when to stop, please. For Libra, please tell me when to stop. Okay. Thank you. And we have a goal without a plan is just a wish. And we have, love it. Yeah. The sunflower with the butterflies. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is Libra. There is something going on here with having goals but no plan. Okay. So if you are in that energy, or again, you may be getting ready to step into that energy, I feel like spirit is coaxing you to come up with some kind of goal or plan. Like what do you expect to create or do with your life over the next year, and then maybe the next 2 years, then the next 5 years. Write down your goals and know exactly what it is that you're working toward. Okay. If you're not doing that already, that's not going to be for everyone. But then also there's a lot of transformation coming in. Whatever this situation is, okay, spirit just told me something else too. But whatever this situation is with this person looking over your shoulder, spirit's wanting you to just remember, sunflowers, they're said to always look toward the sun. So always look up. Okay. Always find gratitude in everything. Find it. If we look hard enough, that's why I say find your miracle in everything, because if we look hard enough, we will find it. That's the problem. A lot of times, we're not taught to find the miracle in life. When we're little, we're usually not taught that. We're usually taught to fuss and throw a fit, if something doesn't work out or something doesn't seem like there's a way. But actually, there's always a miracle. There's always a lesson in everything, every single thing. But we have to be willing individually to find out what that is. Okay. And sometimes it's something as simple as a change in perspective, flipping it around. But other times it could be something that no matter how hard we look, it could still take a little while. It could take a few months, a few years. And then all of a sudden one day it becomes clear to us, oh wow, that's why that happened. Okay. But I really feel like spirit's saying, whatever situation this is, there's going to be a lot of transformation, and just stay grateful, keep your head up, stand firm in your truth, but also be graceful, grateful and graceful. Okay. All right. But there is something else that spirit was giving me. There's something that you need to plan. Okay. You may have been thinking, well, I need to do this. And it could actually be about this situation, but it could be totally different. It could be something else in your life too, But if it's with this situation, it could be, that you're thinking about doing something, but there has not been a plan set for accomplishing that. Okay. So just take that how it resonates. All right, Spirit, Holy Divine. Ooh, that was fast. Spirit is really on it today. Okay, what would you like to say to Libra, please, about this situation? What does Libra need to know? Thank you. And what do we have? Yep, we have the Ten of Wands. Heavy burden here. Okay, this could be your burdens, or it could be carrying someone else's burdens, or it could be a mixture of both, Libra. Okay. All right, give me more, please. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. What's going on here? The nice thing that I like to see about the Ten of Wands is it's the end of a chapter, okay? And you're stepping into starting a whole new chapter, a whole new cycle, okay? Reverse or upright? Upright. And we have Two of Cups, so I'm sorry, not cups, Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there's definitely some kind of heavy burden here, whether it's your own, someone else's, or a mixture that's requiring you. It's like Spirit saying you need to find a good balance here. It may be a situation here you may need to drop other people's responsibilities, or that you can, or other people's weight. You may be carrying other people's weight on certain things. And I'm not talking about, like responsibilities that, that we have to do, we have to take care of. I'm talking about other people's responsibilities, as in, always being there to help them out when you already have so many responsibilities on you that have to be taken care of, that have to take priority, to where you have to just release, whether that's not answering your phone for a while, or, until you get caught up, or till you get rested up, till you get grounded and ready to come back into the world. Whatever this is for you, there's something here about having too many burdens on you and needing to find balance. Because it's like you're trying to do a juggling act right now, Libra. Okay, this one. Thank you. And what do we have? Yeah, we have Seven of Cups with Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a very, very bold energy. She's a go-getter, but she's also very loving and nurturing, very motherly, very beautiful. Let me see whose energy this is. Spirit, Holy Divine. Whose energy is this Queen of Wands? Okay, this is you, Libra. This is the energy you're stepping into in this reading for this situation. Okay. So Spirit's saying, because this is you with the Seven of Cups, there may be something going on here where there's some kind of illusion. Okay. You're not seeing something clearly. It could be for some of you where Spirit's saying not to allow yourself to step into a situation where you may have different options. It could be people, it could be purchasing different things, or purchasing something, but different stores sell it and they're all different brands. And you might have to research and find out which is the best brand, to buy, or what's the cheapest. It's kind of like, looking, is the grass greener, that kind of scenario. Not allowing yourself to fall into some kind of illusion here. To know that, yes, you do have options, and some of those options are really good. Some of them are not. So I would definitely recommend going straight to God and the divine for answers on if you've got some kind of choice here on what choice that you need to make. Okay. All right. Spirit, Holy Divine, what else would you like to tell Libra, please? Okay. This one? Is it this one? Thank you. What do we have? Right there you are, Justice. Right there you are, Libra. showing up. Very nice. So you're definitely going to have divine justice. You are right here below this heavy burden. Okay. You will get your divine justice in this situation here. Things are going to work out for you, Libra. Okay. It's just going to be very important right now. Stay grounded. Okay. Again, go out in nature, do whatever. You know, we all have different ways of grounding. Mine's nature. I'm a Capricorn sun. So, you know, of course, I love nature, but that's just me. You know, you can do many things to ground. So make sure that you're staying grounded, standing in your truth, with grace. Okay. All right. Which deck, please? This one. Okay. Thank you. What else would you like to tell Libra, please, about this situation? What else for Libra? Please, Holy Spirit. What else for Libra? Libra, this could be a situation that's been going on for quite some time, or if not, this is someone that you've known for quite some time, okay? Because again, some of you, this may not be happening yet, okay? It's all going to depend on where you are. Thank you. All of these? Yes? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So what came out by itself is the Emperor. Okay. Who is the Emperor? Okay. This is you, Libra. Okay. So Spirit's saying you were coming out, showing up as the Queen of Wands in the beginning. But some kind of divine justice happens. If you are deciding to stay grounded, stand in your truth, but with grace, okay? It's going to bring you into Emperor energy. That's the energy of all four kings in the tarot combined into one. That's a very strategic energy, learning how to strategize, learning how to basically, it's like learning how to master different things. Now, it doesn't mean know it all, okay? I don't believe we ever know it all about anything, honestly. I don't. We may become very skilled at something. We may become, you know, what's called an expert at some things. But even if we're called an expert, there are some things that I do. People say it's expert level, but I sure don't know everything there is to know about it, and I never will. Okay, so that's the thing here, Libra. It's like this situation is meant to put you in this Emperor energy. It's like a major boss up here. Okay, and what do we have? Yeah, see, we have the Five of Swords. Now, these came out separate from the Emperor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the Emperor over here to the side. And we're going to find out what this divine justice is about. So we have the Five of Swords, the Hermit, with the Empress. I'm telling you. Okay. So there's some kind of conflict with this person looking over your shoulder. Okay. You're coming through as the Emperor. This is that person looking over your shoulder. Okay. That causes you to go into hermit mode, to go out in nature. Look at this. I cannot make this up, Libra. It causes you to go within and see the truth about a situation. Things becoming clear. That's what this is. Because this Empress, I definitely feel like this is someone you trust or you If you've already been going through the situation, it's someone you trusted. Okay? And it's not gender specific. It's almost giving me like, I want to say wannabe, like wannabe an empress. So this person portrays empress like energy until you begin seeing the true colors of the person. And then all of a sudden, you're like, is this really what I'm seeing? I feel like some of you begin to question yourself here. Because this Five of Swords, this could be internal conflict as well, causing a lot of internal conflict here. Because I want you to look at it how I'm seeing it. Look here. Okay, so it's kind of like, although they came out together, it's kind of like I'm seeing, here you are, there's a conflict. Here you are, okay, having to go into hermit mode to really find clarity on this situation. Go within, go to the divine. And then here you've got this person portraying to be an empress over here, okay? It's like, yeah, this is how this person wants to be seen. I feel like this person may see you as an emperor or an empress, or will see you as an emperor or empress, and want to be in that same energy. But here's the thing, this person has not done the work. If someone doesn't do the work, they can't just be around someone else's energy and become that person. They have to do their own work. You can't, that's not something you can fake, because anything fake, the truth is going to be revealed after so long. That's God's promise. Everything will come into light. All truth will come to light. Okay. What else? Spirit, what is the outcome? What deck, please? What is this one? Okay, go back. So what is the outcome of this situation for Libra? These two and this one. Okay, this one came out first. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Heck yeah, that's great, Libra. Good for you. Good for you. So you've got wish fulfillment coming out. These two came out together. And what do we have? We have Five of Cups with the Queen of Cups. I feel like here, Spirit's asking you, yeah. Spirit's asking you not to focus. First of all, the Queen of Cups is very compassionate, okay? Very loving. Been through a lot. Really can understand people. It's kind of there, for the black sheep, for the people that are considered the underdogs that never really get a fair break. I feel like Spirit's saying, in this situation, look at this person who is coming across as the Empress. Look at them with compassion, okay? Don't focus on the milk that's already spilt, okay? Don't focus on those things. Focus at this person with compassion. Let it go, okay? Whatever you have to do to let it go in a safe manner for everyone and a beautiful way for everyone. Let it go. Look at this person with compassion because you're getting your wish fulfillment here. This person will not. Okay? This is you. Because you're going to be getting your divine justice. So see, you're getting your promise here from God, from the divine. Just stay focused. Don't focus on the conflict. Don't focus on if there's any hurtful words, anything like that. Don't focus on that stuff. Now, that being said, if there's some kind of abuse going on, guys, contact authorities. Okay, don't sit there and stay in abuse. The abuse is never okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about situations where there could be jealousy involved. There could be someone could just be angry. Right now when you're watching this, we are experiencing a retrograde. There could be so many different things going on, right? Sometimes we may be dealing with someone that might have a mental health issue. Okay, we face many different people in many different situations, right? And I feel like this is one of those that you're just being divinely asked. It's like Spirit saying, look, Libra, your divine justice is coming in. You've been promised something by the divine. Okay. So if you've been worried, stop worrying. Keep taking action towards your goals, your dreams, right? Goal. Write out your plan if you haven't done that yet. Know where you're going and keep working towards that. In the meantime, whomever this is, this person could actually even represent a job or school or something like that too. Okay, it's someone who would be in an authoritative role. It could be a parent, a grandparent, someone that you normally would look up to, though. Okay, whomever this is, I feel like there's something going on within this person. They want to be here in this emperor energy. They may be showing up as an emperor, but more of like an emperor in a reverse, more of the negative side of the emperor. Okay, because they haven't done all the work needed to become the empress that they are portraying to be, or to become the emperor. Have compassion for them. Okay, but don't focus on anything you've lost with them, even though it may hurt. Spirit's literally asking you to focus on your promise, on your goals, because you've got some kind of wish fulfillment getting ready to come true here. And that's where Spirit needs your mindset in order to bring this to you. Needs your heart. So take action towards healing. If this is something that hurts your heart, love this person, but release them if you need to. Okay? Release them energetically. If that's something you have to do. If you have to set boundaries, set boundaries. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, that's what I'm getting here, Libra. So you've got this. You've definitely got this. I'm just trying to see if there's any. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's something I haven't said, and I don't want to close this until I know for sure I've given you all the information Spirit wants to bring through. Spirit, Holy Divine, is there anything else? Is there something I'm missing? There's here. Okay, we're going back to the tarot. What am I missing? What is it that you're wanting Libra to know? What is so important about this? Thank you. Okay, what do we have? Eight of Pentacles. See, okay, whatever this is, This is why you're being asked to make sure you have a plan and go for it. This is something to do with abundance. Now, it doesn't have to mean money, but it sure can. Okay. But it can mean peace, the most peace you've ever had in your life, or the most happiness you've ever had in your life. But but there's something here that's you're going to feel is extremely abundant that's coming right now. And you are absolutely not supposed to be focusing on any kind of hurt, anything you've lost, any kind of sorrow. Spirit does not want you in that energy. Spirit just wants you to plain and simple, just let's say somebody comes to you that you know, and they say something nasty to you. Spirit wants you to brush that off, be like the giraffe, okay? Be kind, but stand in your truth, know your worth, but be gentle. There's something going on with this person. And I feel like it's mentally, either because they haven't done the work yet, or they've only partially done the work, or there could be other things going on here. Okay? So be gentle with this person. Don't take what they say or do to heart, because Libra, it's almost like your life is transforming here. You've got this big promise coming, and if you come at this person big and bad, that's going to knock this away. This is not going to come in. If you treat this person, when Spirit's saying don't do things that way with this person because there's something going on, then the divine justice could work against you, and you're still going to get your divine justice. It just may not be what you want. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you are staying in alignment with God and the divine and do what's right in this situation. Okay? And as long as you do what's right and you do it with a good heart and you come at it with love while you're working towards, right? Whatever your goals, dreams, desires, your mission, your purpose, whatever that those things may be, your wish fulfillment's right here. Your abundance is coming in. Okay. All right. That's everything that Spirit wanted to say. I believe, is that everything? That's it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end this now, Libra. And just remember, my friends, find your miracle in everything. Because if we look hard enough, we will find it. Much love.